Hello, Beard Wizard family. Welcome back to the show. I'm your host, Beard Wizard Man, also known as Trevor on social media. Links to all of which you're going to find in that video description below, including ways to support this channel, like clicking that red subscribe button and getting us to 7,500 as soon as possible. We are making such good progress, and so many of you today, thank you. So many people today have been in the channel, have been viewing the videos, the shorts, commenting. It has been a great couple of days, and I really appreciate all of it, all of you. Even the negative comments, I've had a few people that pop in, which, whatever, guys, just know that every comment helps. Good, bad, ugly, doesn't matter. So thank you so much. It means the world to me that people take the time and do that. Welcome, Julie, first one here. My beautiful wife has joined us in the chat. I remembered to text her today and let her know that I was going live because, you know, YouTube notifications suck. Anyway, today we're going to take a look at a new one from Plush. We haven't looked at Plush in a little while, and they put in a new one. There's been a lot of new ones already that have dropped. Ginger has a new one out. Plush, Hard Target. I saw a couple of others too, so we're going to have maybe a busy weekend. We'll see. But it's also a holiday, and I'm off Friday, so we'll see if we can work some extra streams in for you guys. But anyway, we're going to take a look at this one today. It's called Why? And I think it's a very relevant question that people ask in relation to us and our place in the world and humanity, and we'll talk about it, pause necessary, etc., and so on. Ed, welcome. Oh, Ed, you got to see Plush open for the Pretty Reckless. Yeah, aren't they great? Plush, wasn't sure when we first saw them, they opened for Disturbed a couple years ago, and I'd never heard of them before, and yeah, really enjoyed. I'm glad we caught them at the beginning of the Disturbed concert. Fantastic band. So here we go. We are going to take a look at Plush. Why? If you're in the live stream with then Julie, say hi. If you're watching the recording, leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Here we go. Cheers.
To the endless suffering, horrified by the monsters we become. I'm beginning to realize we're a cancer consuming everything, doing damage that cannot be undone. And I don't know why we're allowed to survive. And I don't
So we'll bounce back into that chorus in a minute. I love her voice, and it was such a good show. This is this whole question of why we are the way we are, the monster we created, and humanity the way we are. It's a question we've been asking for decades, for centuries, and there's a phenomenon, and I'm probably going to mess up the phrase, but basically this phenomenon is that we're all living in the worst time that has ever been because of perspective. We didn't live during the Great Depression. You know, we didn't live during the Spanish Inquisition. We didn't live during the Black Plague. So every time that human beings are living in is the worst time they can comprehend, because it's the only frame of reference we have. And especially today, everything hits us at such fast speeds with social media. This is the biggest problem in humanity right now, is we spend so much time on this. And so it's easy to feel this way. I get it. I totally get it. But I also caution people that this is not this is not new. This is normal. Like these videos, let me tell you, as an older guy, movies with screens like this where the alien watches the news, like go watch Starman. Starman came out in the 70s. This same question was being asked then. So this is not new. This is just feels so bad because of our current perspective. So let's keep going. I'm sorry I babbled on too much.
Destruction now, every day getting closer to the end, as we stand there and watch what we have done.
So very dark out.
As every corner of the world is shaking, I feel the hearts of mothers breaking. Will we even have the strength to carry on? And I don't know why.
Great push up there. Such great vocals from them, and the power out of a three-piece band. And we've seen a couple of three-piece bands on this channel, and it always blows me away sometimes, especially in rock. Three-piece bands aren't typically rock bands. And to be able to push out that kind of sound, that power, like Trident is another great example. It's just phenomenal to see that, and Plush is no exception. That's what they show people. It's a fantastic example. See, I like, and I don't know if that was intentional, but I like the hopeful images that we're seeing. Like here are in color. They're big screen. You're seeing people smiling, happy, coexisting, and the darker images are on the smaller sort of black and white old school vids, and I'm hoping they're trying to show that contrast, that yes, it is a dark thought, it's a dark question, and it's one that we've asked for ages, but if you step outside of that and look around at the real world and look around at the people around you, I think that you'll find more positive than not. And there's always going to be bad things. There's always going to be bad people. And it's really easy to fall into the trap of letting that become the only reality that you see, especially again with the speed and volume of negativity that we receive on the news, on social media, on online, on YouTube, and all of that. And so hopefully I want people to learn to put that into perspective and realize that it feels the way it does because of that volume and that speed. And hopefully, I think that's what they're trying to do here, is show that. I hope.
This can't be all that we know. Can we build a better tomorrow? 'Cause our time is borrowed. There's nowhere left to run. This can't be all that we know. Can we build a better tomorrow? No time left to borrow. And I don't know why we're allowed to
Pushing the notes.
Tell
Ed said, great vocal range. I Plush is great. They're a great band. I'm glad that we've got a new one from them. Um, and again, I would like. I mean, it's easy to fall into this. This is a valid question. This is a valid way to feel. I don't want to say that it's not, but I'd encourage people to really disconnect themselves from the feed that is giving them this perspective on the world, and broaden that, and really look into, we live in a time that is better than any other time we've ever lived in. And I know some people are going to say, oh, no, for whatever reason, whether it be politics, religion, war, whatever, they're going to say that's not true. But more people live healthier, happier, freer, more educated lives than ever before in the history of human beings. And so, can we have a better tomorrow? Absolutely, because every day is better than the last day. And I know it feels, you watch all the things that are happening in the news and that are happening on social media, you watch all the horrible images, and it's easy to get lost in that and feel like that's the only reality there is. But realize that that stuff is being fed to you for a reason. It's being fed to you the way it is for a reason. And if you just look at the world around you, the part that you can actually have an impact on, that's what I would really want people to think about. You can't change the world. Anybody who told you that was lying to you. You can change your little part of it, though. And if you look at your little part of the world, you might find a lot more good than bad. And I hazard to guess that most people are going to find their little part of the world is pretty darn good. And sure, it probably needs some help here and there in different areas and some spit and polish, but um, that's our reality, honestly. And I encourage people to really look into that and disconnect from the things that are causing this sort of feeling. Again, a valid feeling, a valid question. Why? Why are we like this? Why do human beings do this? Because we always have, and we always will. It's the nature of this animal that we are. But fantastic piece. I'm sorry I didn't mean to go on forever, but fantastic piece from Plush. Be sure to check out their channel, subscribe there. Be sure to subscribe here. Let me know what you think in the comments. And I will see you guys all again soon. Ed, Julie, and everybody else, thank you so very much. I appreciate you. You have a great one. Much love.